which interview? A job interview or is that a transformation interview?
Oh, good question.
Can we clarify that?
Oh,
Because if we're
well,
talking about a transformation interview, you need to have an understanding of the demographic of the company. Are they siloed? Do they work cross-functionally? Because if they're not working cross-functionally today, then the likelihood of you to be able to be agile is very diminished. So you got to get that cross functionality going, which is hard because an agile team is T-shaped, it's cross-functional. So you need a little bit from analysis, design, development, testing, implementing, engineering, whoever. You need all of those skill sets to be on a team to be able to effectively work. So if that mindedness and dynamic is not already there, you want to find out. And you should find out. You should also ask the question, why are you looking to use an agile framework? Or are you looking to use an agile framework? Or do you just want to be agile to pivot so you can hybridize if you need to? Because some organizations are doing it wrong. Some organizations should be predictive with agile thinking, and it's okay. PMI's research has shown success when you're that way. But we have some organizations who should just totally revamp and deliver incrementally. And we've had organizations, our clients, for example, in construction, in engineering, who changed their configuration. They develop teams to work per project. They deliver, they move as a team to the next project. Instead of having people shuffling around every project, we just have one team that is like a hit team. They work on that project, done. Next project done. Not bringing people together and going through the 5 stages of team development all the time. So it really depends on what the question is asking. What's the question asking, Ed?
I'm gonna go ahead, Erica.
Hey, thanks. Thank you, team. Thank you, Phil, for another great session. I was thinking more for the job interview, but then when you mentioned transformational, like
Hmm.
that's critically important as well. But yeah, for a job interview, just so we have an idea of what we're heading into
Hmm.
and what the first 90 days will look like for that organization,
That's a
right?
great question. You've answered the question right there. So you can ask the question, what would a roadmap for the first 90 days in this role be? And honestly, that's a question I didn't ask when I got to Honeywell. And at the end of the day, I got in and my boss, immediate boss, he didn't have a clue what his boss hired me for. If I had asked that in the interview, it would have made them perk up and think, oh, what's he going to do? So it's a very good question to ask. You can ask what a roadmap. You could say, what would a day in the life of PM in this role be? You could say, what are the 3 top pain points? You could say, what are the top 3 deliverables that you would like, especially if you're with a hiring manager interviewing you. You want to ask what are the top 3 things that this role would focus on in the first week, in the first 90 days.